What's up?
Hi.
You
Sorry, that
know,
was hard.
yeah, you know what they say, if you do it right, it works.
Great. Well, clearly that did not happen.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, good. I'm going to answer Swell Furniture. The yard progress is just that. It's in progress. Um, and I got to talk to Roger again from Rico about it. But yeah, I got the yard. Um, Now I just got to move. And moving is expensive. So I think I moved the kiln on Wednesday. Probably hook it up Thursday, and then everything else is gonna follow.
Good.
All right. So, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
Yeah?
I'm hanging in there.
With,
Yeah.
with the big move?
Yeah. It's oh my God. It's so much stuff. It's so much stuff. And I
I
used to go on. I got so much wood. I got a ton of wood, and
Yeah.
now it's it's
Yeah.
just as much of a high it was. It's a burden now.
Oh, I fucking bet. Yeah. No, I do not envy you.
Yeah, it's so much stuff, man.
Because
So
you've been there for like, what, 8 years?
8 years, and
Yeah.
we've been cutting almost every day for the last 5 years.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's too much.
So are
It's
you
too
gonna
much.
put it while like put everything on hold while you for a while, or you're just like I can do it, I can do it.
Okay, so let me tell you the nature of the
Yeah,
beast,
please. Yeah,
right?
yeah,
When you and you get into this more when you're running a business and people are paying you, you can't
yeah,
put Jack on hold. So it
yeah.
has to be done simultaneously, which is which
I'm
is the
I'm
which
feeling
is
that. Yeah, I'm not in.
right, right. Which is the real challenge
Yeah.
because you have to get the workout to get paid,
Yep.
and you also have to move.
Yep.
And the clients don't care that you got to move.
No, why would they care?
They want their stuff.
Yeah, of course.
So
Yeah,
you know
because it's
that's
like you're still the widget maker. Yeah,
yeah. I'm still paid to do the job. Do the job.
yeah.
So that's it. All right. So are you ready to get this started?
I'm here.
All
Yeah,
right.
do
All
it.
right. If you had the opportunity to go to the moon, would you?
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, actually. Yeah.
Why not?
There's a lot of unknowns, namely like making it back. I don't think I could handle questions.
You do need what? Hell, first you need to get there.
Right. Yeah. No, the whole idea about like the spacesuit and everything, like learning to breathe in a different way, that's like not what I'm about right now. But I have a question.
What word or phrase do you overuse?
Oh, probably. Um, I mean, I I was yeah, there we go, right there. I was recording like a series of videos the other day, and I recorded this
Hold
like
on. Your sound is spotty.
minus.
Yes. Do
Oh,
do you have the phone in a glass or something?
I do not. No.
Okay.
Um,
All right. So I don't. All right. So let's keep it going.
okay. I'm
All right.
taking off where I had it. Is that any better?
That is better actually.
All right, great. I had it like on my computer to like hold it up, and now it's on my water bottle, so I will not be hydrated during this conversation.
I'm sure you'll be fine for the next 60 minutes.
We'll be, yeah.
All right. So you were taping something.
Oh, just realizing how difficult it is to not use filler words like, and how I don't do a lot of any public speaking. So That's fine.
Yeah, I did speech and debate, and that was one of the big things. Uh, uh,
There you
and
go.
it's like, no, you can't say
Oh,
that.
yeah, yeah. We're,
Right, you need to speak in complete sentences. What is your least favorite thing to do?
I don't enjoy scheduling myself. I know that I have to, like, I'm like very scheduled, but I actually enjoy just like doing, going with the flow of like, that's from my life right now. How about you?
What I enjoy doing the least?
Yeah, yeah.
All of the paperwork that comes with this.
Ooh, I should have said that.
That's I'm not good at it,
Yeah.
and I don't work to become better at it.
Hmm.
Um, I think the other thing I enjoy the least is when I get something in my mind
Mm-hmm.
and I can't pursue it or push it because I got to be responsible.
Oof, that's hard. What, what's it
Yeah.
right now that you're like pushing because you have to be responsible?
I like to just move
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
because if I move, I get everything there. I cut my overhead,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm in a new place where I can sell more product.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's that's good to me.
That is good.
But there's a cost that go with the moving, and there's a time and the work that goes in with the moving.
For sure. I can't, I mean, truly, I can't even fathom how much time you're having to spend on this move and money. Like time separate, but really,
Yeah. Yep.
yeah.
What is your most favorite thing to do?
Oh, um, I really love, uh, gosh, I love cooking, and I love like cooking for friends and people. Uh,
What What do you like to cook?
what do I like to cook? I about a year ago, I got on the Yotam train. I bought a cookbook called Plenty. No, wow, Simple. This is my favorite book. I'm like blanking so hard on this. Called Simple, uh, and it really like changed my it's a little bit, I guess, like Mediterranean inspired, and all like, very easily. Um, and it just like invigorated my life for making food. There's a lot of anchovies that I in there that I've never had before. Now I'm like all about it on top of like plant one thing.
Okay, cool. How long have you been cooking?
uh, I mean, since I was little, um, I've like I've made my own food since I was a kid, but never anything really good. Yeah.
All right. What is the one thing your significant other would like to change about you?
Woo. Um, I show up pretty late to things a lot.
You one of
We,
them.
we just had one of my partners, Anna, I think is possibly on this thing right now. We recently had a long conversation about all of the things that we could work on for each other. Um, so there's a list, but definitely the punctuality is a thing that I know is a problem.
Now, is this for all things or just for your social gatherings?
Oh, like all things. Yeah.
All things.
Yeah, yeah. Like I will routinely, time doesn't mean that, like I don't care when people show up late for me. or like I'm like, oh yeah, you do you, I'll be here or not, but like we'll work it out. And so I kind of like expect that other people will act that way or like are fine with it too. That's not a thing. Yeah.
All right. What makes you tick?
I love getting to know people. I love like actually having genuine conversation connections with people. That like really does feed me. And conversely, making small talk is like truly I will not engage. Which is another thing that other people would say about me that I'm really bad at. If I'm not into the conversation, I'm like, okay, bye, actually.
Okay. That could appear rude.
It's very rude. Yeah. Yeah.
Copper John, if you're not 30 minutes early, you're late.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of time on his hands.
Yeah.
He's probably military.
That's not my life. Is that a thing? Do people arrive 30 minutes early?
No, I said he must be military.
Yeah.
What irks you the most?
Irks me?
Yes.
I think when people are like pretty self-absorbed, don't give others like I mean, it's not an irk. That's really fucked, and I don't know.
All right.
How about you?
There are a lot of things that irk me, but I think self-entitlement, lack of compassion, I think we in this country can't disagree harmoniously. We think a disagreement is a knock on who we are.
Yeah.
So people take different. Say it again?
Yeah, people take it very personally.
Yes, and all of this is just, I have a different opinion.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, there's a bunch more, but I'll leave it there.
Yeah.
What sound makes you happiest?
What sound?
Yes.
Oh, I've never thought about that before. There's like a little, I mean, like, truly, I've never thought about this before, so like a weird top of the head answer. But I was making these like fried potato skins the other day, and I took them out and like covered in like oil and like harissa and like spices and stuff, and I took them out of the oven, and I had them like resting in foil, and it was very quiet out, like no music on, and I like heard them making this little snap, like crackle noise, just like bubbling. Just very happy. That was a sweet sound.
Yeah. The food's done.
Yeah. I'm hungry. I don't know.
What sound bothers you the most?
I don't know. Like scraping metal on metal.
Okay.
Oh, like there's like a truck outside that.
The sound that bothers me the most. I guess one of the machines going wrong.
Ooh.
Saw blade, table saw,
Ooh.
band saw.
Mm-hmm.
When the planer gets stuck.
Yeah.
When the sander gets stuck. Malfunctioning machines are sounds that really bother me.
That's
because that's kind of what I gauge to make sure that there's work being done is listening to the machines. The shop should not be quiet.
Should be quiet, and and same for like feel. You feel when the machine is about to be something that happens that is like not okay for anybody, and you hear it.
Yep. What profession other than your own would you like to try?
So many things. Let's see. I mean, like I've always been like an aspirational pharmacist. Aspirational, not that I'm trying it at all. So much as like groovy, maybe groovy. Yeah.
So, are you going to try it? Or are you just going to hang out with people who do it?
No. Just hang out with people. Yeah. Just like really laugh on. Yeah. Hardcore. But also like this is not a thing that I think I would be very good at, but it would be really cool to have like back to like get back in actual like business, have some sort of like business training or something. Like what is that called even? I don't know.
Yeah, all of us.
Yeah. Like that would be super cool. Do I want it to be a profession? No, but do I want like the juncture of like business training, connecting people like who are like making it on their own? That's a thing that, again, I'm not sure if that's not a profession. Like I don't want to be a career counselor. But
what would you want on your tombstone?
on my tombstone?
Yeah.
Well, I don't really want to be buried.
Okay.
Is this a question?
Yeah. No, that. Most people say that. Most people do not want to be buried.
Ah, okay. Cool.
Yeah. So where would you want your ashes?
Where do I want my ashes?
Yes.
Definitely in a river. Without a doubt. Ocean's way too big. I do not like the ocean. Gotta be like my aspirations only go so far.
Right. My dad, uncle, aunt, cousin, and brother are in the same place. So maybe with them.
That's
Maybe.
nice.
I haven't decided yet. I think first I'll be an organ donor.
Yeah.
And then after that, I don't know if I've decided.
Yeah.
I think if there was something on my tombstone, it would be he tried like hell.
That's really good.
What is it about your personality that drives your business?
That drives my business?
Yep.
Like maybe like a sense of like
A sense of.
I said doggedness, but what I guess I mean by that is like hard-headedness. Like I feel like I want to do a thing, I will just like self into it until.
So persistence.
Yeah, that's a better word. Hey, can you write my resume?
I cannot write the resume. What is it about your person? Same thing, my persistence. My ability to go through it all and not let it discourage me.
Yeah.
I think that helps my business.
You've gone through so many iterations with business.
Yeah, it has. I have. It started out as one thing. I wanted to be one thing. I got into it, and it turned into one thing. But I think what has happened is that when I first dreamed of this, it's almost where the first vision was.
Now?
Yeah, I'm getting
my
close.
Wow.
But when you start, all of that stuff goes away, and I kind of got centered on that one thing at a time. And those things were further and further out of my mind. And the further I went, the closer all of it became. So although I have taken many steps, it was a part of the original plan, but I didn't necessarily know how I was going to get there. And while I'm passing these different things, that was the sole goal at the time.
What was that goal?
To be able to rescue the material and manipulate that and do with that as much as possible. Now, the thing that I've fallen short about that I need to work on in the next space is I never really concentrated a lot on selling material.
Oh, okay.
And that I need to change. Because it's a big world out there.
Yeah.
And I'm mostly milled for myself.
Okay.
Even as much as it is.
Wait, that's so much material.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was crazy.
Wow.
It was crazy. Yeah. That made no sense.
Yeah.
But the intent was always to sell as well, but I never concentrated on that. So that's one thing I need to change in a new space. I need to share.
Yeah. You need to share your space?
No, I need to share the wood I cut.
Oh, sorry.
But yes, I'm going to share the space as well. But I need to share some of the material.
Yeah.
All of this material that I have.
Because you have a crazy of material.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I need to sell it.
Yeah. I need to come get some.
Yes, you should.
Yeah. Well, I guess Hartsdale?
Yep, well, it's in Hartsdale now. It's not going to always be.
Right. I mean, you're moving.
Yep, I'm moving.
Have a big. That's a good one.
Yeah, I can't do that until I move though.
Right.
Yeah, because the kiln is unhooked.
Oh yeah, and like on switch too. Yeah.
Yep, the kiln is I'm kind of in limbo, so I need to get over to the other spot so I can have instead of having a big sale to move, I'll probably go in debt and have a big sale to get out of debt.
Totally. Where's the space?
It's in Dover Plains, 60 miles from where I am now. So I think Roger said it's like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 60, 70 miles from the city.
Okay.
But it's a pretty amazing space.
I believe it. If you're wanting to move all the way up there.
I'm sorry?
If you're wanting to move all the way up there, I believe it.
Yes, it works. It works. Yeah. And it's difficult to do what we do because land is expensive.
Yeah.
And we need a lot of space.
Why did you want to go upstate versus like Jersey or Pennsylvania or you're like, I'm New York girl? Gotta say
Yeah, I'm 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 foolishly loyal, patriotic in ways, and I had to stay in the state of New York.
gotcha.
So that's kind of what my thing was.
Mm-hmm.
And too far away
Mm-hmm.
kind of takes away from what I'm trying to do.
Well, how do you mean?
Like, I'm all about the local use,
Mm-hmm.
so having local people is just as important.
But wouldn't you always have local people if you build the network wherever you are?
That's different from manufacturing a product.
Right.
So
Because
my
your
shop,
are with people who are in New York City. Is that what you mean?
yes, yes, I'm all about the New York thing.
Okay. Hi, Eva.
Hi, Eva. Who would you travel cross country with on a motorcycle?
Well, now that Eva's here,
Okay,
just
Eva. um, what was your favorite concert?
concert?
Concert,
Ooh. Oh my God, I feel like it's been so long.
right?
Wow. I might have to just say like one of the last ones that I went to because top of mind, which was like a really great concert. But I went to see Ila Bamba at, where was it? Brooklyn Bowl, one, two, Brooklyn Bowl. She's amazing. Uh,
Okay.
very like dance.
I don't know if I've heard of her.
Yeah, it's cool. I'll send you a track picture.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. When was the last time you cried?
Oh, like last week probably.
What was it about?
What was it about?
If you care to share.
Yeah, like remember that conversation I mentioned earlier with my partner about shit that we need to change.
Got it.
That was one of the last times.
When was the most difficult time for your business and how did you overcome it?
Ooh, I think I'm in one of those right now, honestly. Uh, so the overcoming thing, I don't have a good story about overcoming anything. But I'm experiencing like a lot of pains right now, or growing pains, changing pains, maybe is the best word. Um, and I'm not really sure how, but um, yeah, I'm like really feeling, and have been for many years that like, and now I'm just like putting it into practice or starting to put it into practice that I don't ever want to make like object time anymore. Like I understand that that's part of like my business, or that is how I pay the rent, you know, by like sell things. That's never felt comfortable for me, like never. So I've like really, I like to apologize as I sell the thing that as I like make my business.
Okay, hold it.
Yeah, okay.
So you have a problem being a capitalist?
Yeah. I'm really, I don't enjoy. Yeah.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
there's no way out.
Of a way out though, actually, is the thing. I've not gotten
Really?
there. Yeah, I am.
In this country, there's a way out.
Well, you know, so like I haven't figured it out yet.
All right.
But yeah, I feel like there's got to be a way. And I mean, yeah, I honestly, yeah, I don't know how yet, but I do know that like I personally can no longer just sell the things, just make the things myself. It's I have to be like doing more, and I I would like to be able to figure out a way to like have my business model not be capitalism, which is like, I forget the original. What am I struggling with?
So even doing the most amazing thing to help humanity,
Yeah.
to help people,
Yeah.
to have a cause,
Yeah.
it all has to be financed.
Totally. But does it have to always be capitalism?
I mean, how do you get money then?
Yeah, so like I don't know. But if it's coming from, so I'm thinking like the two obvious sort of like places to get in mind are like big money and right? Big money meaning like government, nonprofit, like we're gonna that are like not, well, I mean like government is rooted in capitalism also. Yes. So
That's
like,
why I said this country. The only way for you to really do that the way you want to is to go somewhere else. And I'm not saying leave. I'm just saying that this country is so better than money until every move you make is going to be centered around it. That's why there was slavery. That's why there are problems now.
absolutely.
Before race, there's
Yeah.
money, which is why there's a race problem because someone wanted to save money.
Yeah, and because bodies are money.
Yeah. So I don't honestly know how this could happen without you being a capitalist and becoming a damn good one to make enough money to do the other part.
Oof.
That's why Gates and all these other big money people can do this other stuff.
Well, I mean, I consider him absolutely to be a capitalist. Like,
There's no question.
Without it, yeah.
But he also does good things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
my tone is like demeaning him. I'm like, yeah.
No, right. Let's forget about him.
Yeah.
Just the people who do this wonderful stuff have money to do it, or
Totally.
someone gave them money.
Yes.
All right, let's go to the next question because
Right.
we can talk. Because that's a whole nother.
That would be. I mean, like, I want to hear more about. Yeah, we can talk about this. This is great.
Right, we can talk about this over a drink.
Okay. Great.
Do you have any black friends? Say it again.
I was like, I'll come get wood from you and then take you out for a drink. We can talk about capitalism.
I don't drink, so it'd be like some tea.
Smoothie. Or water.
Yeah, water's good.
Or smoothie.
There's a Smoothie King here.
Oh wow.
Yep. Do you have any black friends?
Yeah. Yes.
That's a real question.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Do you often see people of color in your industry?
No, not at all.
See?
I mean, yeah. No. Well, like industry, there's like a few industries, woodworking, furniture making, like, fuck no. Which is, which is like a part of, I personally have like, I don't know, just like wanted to distance myself for the entire time that because it's so exclusive and so white, based in wealth, or I feel, yeah.
Okay, now, but you also have another program that you work with.
The Level Up Project.
Yep.
Is that where?
Yes.
Yeah.
So tell us about that.
This program. So this is like a totally new initiative that I started. it started like 2 to 3 weeks ago at this point. And we are like using this project to address the whiteness of to address like the equities, the systemic of like essentially all of the barriers to access to like enter like what in so like a social network, well, access to space, not like all the things that are not necessary, but like they'll move you along, right? And like how many people don't have access to these things? So like the level of pressure, my mind is like one tiny step towards like creating a platform for people to hopefully in one world, like one day, that they could like network of people and know that they like have a like that they're able to tap into a more responsible network of people who are didn't just like share knowledge.
Right. I have a question about the thing we were talking about before we mentioned level up, and you wanting to distance yourself because of the complexion of the industry. Mm-hmm. Now, when we're talking to give in my opinion, I think the best way for you to be the most effective is to not do that.
Totally.
Because when you step on the other side of the street, you're not in anymore.
True.
And we don't necessarily want to cause friction. We want harmony, which is bring them in, bring them in, bring them in. For example, when I first started this, it was with
New York City
the
stuff?
conversations.
Oh, sorry.
When I first started the conversations, it was 20 white guys. Mm-hmm. And I think Ayan from Insect was one of the was one lady, and Sawkill was another. Now they both declined to come on. So then it was all me and white men.
Cool.
So I'm thinking, this is not good.
Nope.
I'm thinking, and now, granted, these are my boys. These are guys who show me love. We're cool. So the first thing I went to was my people.
Yeah.
So, and I'm thinking, at about the 15th to 16th time, me showing another successful white man, who's going to want to see this?
Yeah.
Or who am I reaching?
Yep.
But I attempted, I invited ladies, and I invited enormous people of color who declined, who stood me up. So me making the effort is there.
Yeah.
Whether people take advantage of the opportunity is completely different.
Totally.
So what I've decided to do is ask the question, do you have any black friends? Now, to you, you're like, what are you talking about? Of course. But there are some guys and girls who don't have any black friends. But that's fair though. Because, okay. Because if, just like there are people around you that you may not know that may not have any white friends. It's about people living in their little bubble and not venturing outside of that. Now, when you're in the haves or you're in your bubble and you don't worry about anything, it's a little different than when you're in the have-nots and you're in your bubble and you don't know anyone else.
Oh, for sure.
And it's just to ask a question and have people think about that.
Mm. The question.
Do you have any Black friends?
Do you have any Black friends? But I mean, so with that question, so that's like for people who are in their bubble. So you're like trying to just like, you're like asking them to do a little bit of self-reflection.
A little bit. Because I think a lot of the problems with not having compassion, not being able to see the other side, is due to people not having friends from other races.
Yeah.
To identify with them or to care about them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or to see how they live or their side. And
Sure.
I say friend because friends are people you hang out with, people you care about, people you invite over.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So that was the purpose for that.
Yeah. I mean, I think, yeah, like it's a valid question. Yeah, like absolutely. I wonder how like we can ask that question, like, or like ask that question in the language, but like in more ways, like all the time, like in other ways that are like, I feel like, I don't know.
Now let me pause you. And Eva said, and friends from other socioeconomic brackets. Now, Eva, that's very, very, very important. That's just as important because you can have two people on Madison Avenue, and one is Black and one is white, and be completely out of touch with us. So it's equally as important. But I think we need to put a little more effort into getting to knowing what other people live like.
For sure. I mean, I wonder though, like how you think we can encourage that, because like again, you're having, let's say, this conversation with a bunch of white guys, and you're asking a bunch of white guys if you have any Black friends. Theoretically, like maybe those white guys don't have Black friends. Like, I don't know. I'm imagining because they're talking to you, like you might be more in line with like values about the world. I'm like giving them a super benefit of the doubt right now. like hopefully they're like good people with like an extended network, like folks who are like lots of ways status, like people of like varying, all the things, right? I'm just like, please them be not the people who you're trying to talk to, right? But like how, like what about that we hi Ashley are like are like not those people. Like how do you ask other people to have that kind of conversation? Oh, hi. Intersectional privileges. Yeah. Like how do we ask people who like we don't are already having this conversation to check themselves? Right? Like that's it struggling with right now a lot, with especially with the Level Up Project, because I feel like honestly my social circle people who are like really like doing thinking and like we're having these conversations. This is my normal conversation to be having with people. So like, yeah, I want to keep having them with friends, but like it's sort of like a self-feeding like conversation, right? So like have the conversation with folks who are not ready. And that's not a rhetorical question.
Right. No, that's valid. I don't know. We have to. I think the uncomfortable conversations, and your point.
Like even if we want to like narrow it in, right? Like because our industry, meaning like woodworking, woodworkers, whatever, like so white, so male, right? So I mean, white first, and then a lot of how do we do that within like all like already so much?
Right, right. You know, and then there's that part of them that probably don't want to have the conversation.
Sure.
You know, as you said, I give the benefit of the doubt. I'm assuming that it's like that because the efforts haven't been made to open up comfort. And I'm not accusing anyone of intentionally making it that way. It was just that way by access and opportunity because it was handed down to them. They had access to it.
Yep.
And no one else was brought into it because there was no real effort.
Yeah.
To bring anyone to it.
Yeah.
And that's what needs to happen. Is there
Yes.
when it comes to retraining, learning other industries, this needs to be an option for people of color.
Yep. Education for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. But also, my counter to that is how many of us do this as a second or third career? Most of us.
Yeah.
So just like we started it later in our life,
yeah,
other people of color could as well.
Absolutely.
Now, the education is necessary, and I think still the people who've gone to school to do woodwork and that are trained in design school are the minority of woodworkers.
Yeah.
Most people that do this were not schooled.
For sure. And that's like so much privilege, right? Also, if you're one of the people who are going to get trained in a school to do this. Right? So that,
Yeah. And having diverse teachers. Overlooked woods, that's a lot. You're asking a lot. So yeah, that's so how do we take something like that's your program and push it more to get more people on board to bring more people of color in?
Yeah, that's what I'm working on. That is the question. Like literally of the whole thing. Yeah.
So do we advertise more? Do we write a grant?
All the things.
Do we get a space? Have it crowdfunded?
Yeah.
Get people who are trained to come in and give their time to train the people who are not trained.
Yep.
All
of the things.
Volunteers.
Yep. I mean, I think it has to, like, and that's, and some of those things are things that like happen now, which is super cool. The barring the getting a space and writing a grant proposal, because this is like the first iteration, and we're on, right? So like, but like the vision is like it expands like the virtual world, but there has to be like a lot of money. I mean, money has to be there in order for people to like open for people. Like,
it has to be.
Yeah.
Because.
But also, it's really, as we're clear about reaching out to all of these people who are like declining your offer to come on and talk to you, or like not have time, like whatever the things are. really, and this is something that I'm experiencing now, if the money has to like be there to like offer the real time things, but also you have to have like, and
Yes.
the point of why it might be beneficial to people to like learn a trade, learn a skill, like all and also in my like just as important, if not the most critical, like creating a space people like feel like they're loved and like it's for, right, or like all like whoever is coming from like people who have been forever, people who are like totally like that's like a lot of to me, right? like, oh my God. Do you know
No.
hi, we're like college buddies. Hello.
What's up?
Hey.
So there's also that sect of people who don't want to work. And I've encountered a few of them. So
Yeah.
even with opening it up to
Yeah.
a certain group of people,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to have to be from that part that wants to do this.
Oh, for sure.
Because if this is something that requires a lot of work, so if your heart is not in it,
Yeah.
you're not going to see it through.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's a waste of time as well.
Yeah, but like I'm also okay. I mean, I don't think everybody is gonna know that they're like it's for them the first time that they try, right?
I agree.
And I also think it's important to like leave space for just exploration and like trying out like trying your hand at like things if you want, because how else are you gonna know it?
Exactly. You're right. You have to try it.
Yeah. But yeah, absolutely. Like, it's not going to be for everyone, like for sure.
Like, yeah, as it is now.
Yeah.
So do you want to teach woodworking or woodworking metalworking, or just an introduction to all of the things that are there?
With like the level up project.
The Level Up project.
So it's the way it's structured right now, and like this is again like first iteration, like shit's gonna change, it's gonna like keep changing. But there's 11. We're offering 11 different workshops. They're all virtual, which is one way that we're trying to like open access. And they're in a range of disciplines. So I think, I don't know, maybe like 7 disciplines or something in like 11 workshops. I personally am teaching a woodworking class, like a wood workshop, which, and then, yeah, so like there's like a ceramics workshop, there's there's a cooking workshop, there's skills workshop, there's photography, brand, like brand, wow, there's compost, there's like stuff, and they're all like physical skills based work. So with the idea that directed towards people who are like very new, some of them are directed towards people who have been in the, so you know John Bourne, right? You interviewed him like early on Full Matter. He's doing job with the project is one setting as a rim at home, like tools that you find that you don't do this.
Yeah. Yeah, we envy him. Good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Very good guy.
Yeah.
He's definitely about pushing the culture forward as well.
Yeah.
So we have 2 minutes, maybe
Okay.
3.
Cool.
And I can't do a second hour because I got to go meet the electrician.
Great. And I have
All right. So can we see your stuff?
my stuff. Yeah, like right now, or oh,
Yeah.
I talk about where you can find my stuff.
That
I was
too.
like, I don't know how to screen share. This is going to be really hard. Is that what you mean?
I mean, a quick tour, but you could tell us where to find your stuff.
Okay, quick tour. This is going to be weird. Okay, this is my studio. We're like in a weird spot right now.
Beautiful.
So many things. So many things. These are all drying vases. This is my room. We are so messy right now. This is so, yeah, all the stuff.
That's neat compared to mine.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah.
You can find the Level Up Project at thelevelupproject.org.
And it's on Instagram as well.
On Instagram at the Level Up Project. Also, my company is called Two Tree Studios. I'm on Instagram at Allison Samuels. I'm teaching a wood refinishing workshop if anybody wants to join. We're offering we're offering all the materials to be shipped to participate in all of these.
And you should probably put all of that in your stories after this so people know
it
is.
It's all there. Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Thank you so much for the
Thank
conversation.
you. It was an absolute pleasure.
You too.
And we'll probably get you back on here in a few months to check on your progress.
That's exciting. Well, and you better believe I'm going to be hitting you up to teach a workshop at some point. So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you all for tuning in.
Thank you all.
Thank you. This is going to be on the page and on YouTube.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Thanks.